This is why the entire rap industry hates Drake. With the recent release of Drake and 21 Savage's joint album, Her Loss, many popular and not-so-popular artists are up in arms with some of the lyrics within the album. Drake was sending shots at everyone from Kanye to Serena Williams' husband. Let's go over everyone he dissed and how they responded. Thee Stallion. On the track produced by Tay Keith entitled Circo Loco, Drake rapped, "This bitch lie about getting shots, but she's still a stallion." Some who caught this reference assumed he was talking about women who lie about getting body-enhancing injections, but most listeners believe he is talking about the 2020 shooting that involved Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Lanez has continued to deny allegations that he allegedly shot Megan in the foot during an altercation in Southern California. After backlash over the controversial lyric made it to Thee Stallion, she took to Twitter and told artists to stop using her shooting for clout. Megan tweeted, "Stop using my shooting for clout, bitch ass. Since when is it cool to joke about women getting shot? You guys, especially rappers, are lame. Ready to boycott about shoes and clothes but dogpile on a black woman when she say one of y'all homeboys abused her." She followed that tweet with another where she said, "And when the facts come out, remember all y'all hoe-ass favorite rappers that stood behind a guy that shot a female." Lil Yachty, who contributed to many tracks on the album, went on Instagram Live in an attempt to explain that Drake wasn't trying to diss Megan. "I know he's not going to address it because I know Drake. It's not about Megan, it's about women lying about their butt shots, saying it's real when it's fake." Yachty was right in the sense that Drake hasn't addressed the lyric. However, the meaning of the lyric will be left up to the public's opinion unless Drake says otherwise. While we are on the topic of beef being brought back to relevancy, it only makes sense to mention that Drake also sent a shot at DRAM. This goes all the way back to 2015 when Drake dropped his massive hit Hotline Bling. Back then, DRAM repeatedly stated that Hotline Bling was just a ripped-off version of his debut single, Cha Cha. And coincidentally, it seems that this title was mentioned on the track Back Outside Boys. Drake rapped, "Tried to bring the drama to me. He ain't know how he cha-cha slide." DRAM responded by posting a video in which he proceeded to call Drake a bitch, while also mentioning a physical altercation he had with Drake's bodyguards. "5 years ago, this guy never even touched me. I pressed his ass. His bodyguards. I ain't gonna hold you, his bodyguards went to town on the kid, but his bodyguards did it, not his bitch ass." DRAM also went on to pose a question to Drake asking, "Ain't that shit from 5 years ago, why you bringing that up? Why don't you talk about how you got smacked by Diddy or some shit?" DRAM got pretty fired up over that lyric, but let's talk about someone who kept more of a level head. Ironically, that person is Kanye West. Drake actually dissed Kanye in the same song as Megan, Circo Loco, but this time he referenced the 2021 benefit concert in which both he and Kanye participated. Drake rapped, "Linking with the ops, bitch. I did that for Jay Prince, bitch. I did it for the mob ties." The benefit concert was hosted by Rap-A-Lot founder Jay Prince, who encouraged the two to participate so they could squash their beef. This effort seemed fruitful as Drake referred to Kanye as his idol during the performance. But with this new lyric from Drake, it seems as though maybe that sentiment was just for show. While it would have been easy for Kanye to fire off an unhinged response to the lyric, he instead took a more mature and respectful path. Kanye tweeted, "Enough already, I done gave this man his flowers multiple times. Let's really see who our real ops are in this music game. Imagine all the rappers on the same side and everyone cleaning up each other's contracts. It's kingdom time. Love, Drake." We hope that Kanye and Drake really aren't beefing again, but if they truly are, we pray that they can once again rekindle their friendship. Speaking of unknown beef, the next person Drake dissed isn't even a rapper. It's actually Serena Williams' husband, Alexis Ohanian. Drake and Serena Williams have reportedly been friends for well over a decade. Despite some dating rumors surrounding the two in 2015, there hasn't been any known beef between Drake and Serena's husband, who coincidentally also met in 2015. Regardless, in the song Middle of the Ocean, Drake rapped, "Sidebar, Serena, your husband a groupie." He claims we don't got a problem, but no boo, it's like you coming for sushi. A very humorous and creative bar if I do say so myself. Alexis Ohanian, who aside from being Serena's husband is also a co-founder of the popular website app Reddit, took to Twitter to issue a response to Drake. "The reason I stay winning is because I'm relentless about being the absolute best at whatever I do, including being the best groupie for my wife and daughter." Alexis didn't let what Drake said get to him and instead stated how much he loves and supports his family, even showing that he is indeed a proud groupie. What a wholesome response. While we are on the topic of groupies, might as well mention how Drake also dissed Ice Spice. Many listeners believe that Drake sent a subtle shot at Ice Spice on the track Back Outside Boys when he rapped, "She a 10 trying to rap, it's good on mute." The up-and-coming rapper from the Bronx caught Drake's attention after she released her viral track, Munch Feelin' You, and was invited to OVO Fest 2022 in Toronto shortly after. At the festival, they were seen hanging out together, but shortly after Ice Spice left Toronto, Drake unfollowed her on Instagram. This led a lot of people to believe that perhaps they didn't leave things on good terms, and that maybe they had some newfound beef with each other. However, just like Kanye, Ice Spice took to Twitter and laughed it off instead of firing back as she tweeted, "At least I'm a 10," and hasn't said anything about the lyrics since. 21 Savage, who collaborated on this project with Drake, also took shots but directed them at his former double XL freshman class. He said he would beat any of them in a versus rap battle, going as far as to name-drop Uzi as his top pick to beat. Kodak Black responded to 21's claim and said that 21 could never beat him in a rap battle. While the shots 21 sent didn't really amount to any level of real beef, fans are now hoping for a 2016 double XL freshman class reunion. I think we can speak for most of you listening and say that this is something we would definitely want to see happen in the future. On that note, what was your favorite song on Her Loss? Leave it in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.